Hello, hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic. As mentioned in the previous episode, today we're gonna focus on Twin Cities. Right! I hope you like the new intro. That was a gift from Mrs. She actually found on some Fiverr.com or something like that professionals who make intros, and based on my previous things, whatever I did, intro and outro are now custom made. My birthday gift. Birthday was 17 December, now it's 23rd, so it's not too late to check out the Patreon in the description down there. So yeah, the 17th December was my birthday. Anyway, we said we're gonna focus on Twin Cities today, and they're already suffering, and it's already catastrophe. But there's no other choice. We have to do it, and we're gonna do it. So, first things first. We have our public transport over here, and obviously that's gonna be a little bit tricky to implement, because this public transport is gonna be using, well, public transport, and also it's going to be a cargo transport, because we're going to have to get some cargo in here, mainly coal. So first things first, we'll see. I can create a parallel line to this so it can bypass the station, so it shouldn't be influenced by the traffic here, at least not much, or we can do something else. First, I will be implementing our semaphores here and public transport. I think 2 trains coming here. I think it would be even overkill. 60 people here, 20 here, that's 80. If we can implement something smaller, maybe this is something where trams would be perfect, but yeah, I'm not really sure if I want to implement trams over here. And also, what about this one? What about us? Okay, there's much less people over here, but these guys are much healthier. So I think we should address this. Maybe we can get both of them up and running, and then that would justify for a bigger train. And also we said something that we might expand an industrial area over here, especially because we have coal supply here, and we will have it for the foreseeable future. Right. So what about this? Nothing has power supply. This is a power plant. Missing resource coal. Of course we're gonna have to import starting amount of coal, and yes, okay, that's it. I will finish this railroad on my own. We said we're gonna get these towns up and running, and mark my words, we're gonna get these towns up and running. Right, that's 2 towns. The only thing that they're missing is heat and electricity. Actually, I think they have both of those things, but you know how it is these days. Let's see how long of an access they have to have. That should be okay. I should be building all of this. I'm gonna finish the railroads. There we go. Pause again. Chain semaphores coming in, and normal semaphores coming out. Do the same several times here. There we go. And then we don't have to have this exchange that I built here, which was not the smartest thing I ever did, not the sharpest tool in the shed, was I? Okay, so we have this one, and then we need normal entrance to this intersection, and we need this. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to separate this from the rest of the railroad network, but I'm still not sure how I'm gonna do this. For now, I can kind of separate it, but no, let's leave it as it is. Okay, so we are coming to one of the main issues we have here. We're gonna go with this, though, so we don't need this anymore. But I will need semaphores here for the trains operating. So let's go for 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we have something around here, and 3 over here. Tunnels are hell. Never build tunnels. There we go. and then something around here. Okay, but I'm gonna have to build the exchange as well, because this is the last station of the public transport, at least. Mixed semaphores coming into the station like this, and then chain semaphore coming into this station, and the normal semaphores going out. I think that's about it, and I'm thinking because of the distance, this is going to be supplied by people quite well. I'm happy with that, but it's going to be a little bit tricky. I need to finish the... yeah, because it's all mud roads. This is a bit better. This is, well, much better. But let's see how we can do this. Actually, you know what? Let's build the roads here. This is a fire hazard, isn't it? So they do require a little bit better infrastructure. So it doesn't matter. This... I'm not gonna be cheapskate nowadays. With the new logo and all. Right, so I'm gonna be milking that logo thing for a while. So yeah, the logo, I'm really happy with the logo. Hope, tell me what you think about it. I mean, like, it's our channel anyway, so you guys are enjoying it as much as I do. Well, maybe not as much, but I'm enjoying it much more. Okay, so this one is gonna have to go like this. Okay, that's finished. Perfect. So we have everything ready to start. The only thing we need is people. Well, sorry, the trains, people in the factories. So let's see, train sets would be something like a public transport for these guys. I would like to get something smaller, but the smallest thing we have is this Polish one. And I am not... what's this? What? No, wait. Motor wagon. I think it's a diesel one. We don't have electric ones. I can go for these, but that's not really appropriate for public transport. I can always go for trams. Trams would be perfect for this, especially if I'm going to build multiple of them, but no. I'll just go with the train sets. I'm going to go for... let's go with 3 Polish ones. I'm gonna go for 3 Polish ones, and because they're smaller and we don't need so many people, it's 80 people only, and then they can transport 300, so it's tells you a lot how much of an overkill this is. So this is gonna go 1, 2, 3 stations, here we go, and go back here, and that's about it. You can transport anybody, and right, we need this, and then copy this too. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Oh, boy. Okay, let's just, yes, whatever, and let's go back to the lines. I created a bus line. Okay, so one more time. This should be quickly. That would be Twin City Industrial, right? Twin City Industrial train. Perfect, yes, and Twin City... Industrial. There we go. So this is industrial transport, and we go again. This is gonna work this time, and let's see if it's gonna work. I think we're gonna have to release them one by one. Okay, perfect. You're on the way. You're on the way. Okay, you close down, and let's see how they're gonna go. Okay, they seem to be cooperating. Okay, no free track. We're gonna have to let them pass first. Like I said, that this is the alpha and omega of the problems we have currently with this. Oh, right, cheat mod on. Okay. General debug cheat mode line spacing. This is the only one we're using. We're not cheating in any money at the moment, but that's always an option. And the third train, off you go. There we go. Coffee time. I have a fresh batch of Lavazza coffee. This time with cinnamon. I forgot to put sweet stuff in it. Not that good. Okay. Building without power supply. You have coal. You only need workers. That's fine. What about you? You don't have any workers. We need to allow workers here. Okay, so hopefully workers are gonna get here. How are we doing with the population? Population is decimated, to say the least. So let's see here, 3 kilometers, people living with their parents. Oh, how many of you are waiting to be resettled? 200, that's not enough. 1000. That's enough, but I'm gonna go for 700 from here. They are okay educated, but hopefully they're gonna be better over here. We do have some. Let me just pause this because actually, you know what? Let's just populate this and there we go. A little bit additional population never hurt anybody. They should be fine. Heating should be provided by the buildings they're living in, but as they know, they're not in the best condition people to start with. So I need to see. Okay, let's see what's the problem here. They say this is blocked. Yes, it's blocked, but that's because we have. Yeah, we have the public transport working here. So let's go like this and like this. Oh, the opposite direction. There we go. So at least they can continue. Yeah, these lights should be everywhere now because this is finished railroad. So if we go this way and the opposite direction, I'm gonna do this in several other places. This is just initial thing because first of all, they don't refuel, they have electricity as a fuel, so we don't need to build anything like that. The second thing is, as soon as they get into the section where they are providing public transport, that's it. They're not gonna be leaving this section ever. Fortunately / unfortunately, how you wanna call it, the electrical trains, they don't require, well, trains, any vehicles in this game, they don't break down. So wow, okay, this is gonna be so much fun. There's nobody on the train. Workers should be fine, so they should be allowed here, unless this changed something, but I don't doubt it. They are taking everybody in, whoever is on the station, but station is not providing any people at the moment. Hopefully that's gonna be resolved soon. Still nobody. Again, we're still losing people here, but it's not only about them. We can get people from other side of town, and you can see that there's a whole bunch of people living with their parents over here. Let's see. Workers, why are workers not coming here? That is strange. There's still a lot of sick people. Right, I'm gonna ban you and you. What do you guys need here? Sickness, culture, hospital, culture. Culture. What is this? Gym, town hall, and medical university. No culture? Really? School? Okay, yeah, I'll give you culture. I will give you a culture. So this is the things that we were supposed to. But wait, this is gonna be horrible. We have like only a few workers here. That's not good. I'm kind of worried that this is not gonna be resolved like this. That we're gonna need do much more here. Kindergarten, pop town, hospital. Hospital is the biggest concern now. Temperature for hospital is too low. Right, okay. Okay, let's try to see if providing more people is gonna just throw people at the problem the Soviet way. Throw the people at the problem there. Nobody wants to work. Why nobody wants to work? I mean, they work in these kind of places. Okay, how's this letters? I think we can lower the amount of people working here, especially initially. Hospitals are... yeah, right. No, I'm not touching hospitals. Food-wise, all of this is okay, and it should be okay. The only thing is... I need people working here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why didn't those people get out here? Right. There's work here. You guys are workers. There's 2 workers here. Huh. Okay, we had 2 workers and they're gone now. And you can see that we're losing a lot more people at the moment. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to implement drastic solutions to this problem, so we need somebody working in these power plants. Well, heating plant is the bigger problem. At the moment they're being transported... oh, here we go. Okay, this is much better. Okay, looks like throwing people at the problem actually works, so... Get ready. Here we go. Get ready to go where the problems are. Okay. How are we doing population-wise? Oh, 220,000. I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that. Because we had 220,000 before all of this started. In the previous episode, I think. And now it's even a little bit less than 220,000. But that's fine. I'm gonna refresh this town as much as I can, and I'm gonna go and see if we have any problems in any other towns. But for now, this looks like it could work, especially given that this side, this train here is carrying some people. Hopefully those people are gonna be willing to work here. Okay, so we have 47 workers, and hopefully they're gonna start working here. We need both, unless I have something forbidden them to go here. I don't think I did anything stupid like that, but here we go. Okay, perfect. So, well, at least something. They need to start burning that dinosaur something, poo. I don't know what the call would be. It's not dinosaur juice. Here we go. Electricity is up and running. Heating, 23 people. There we go. Start cooking that coal. Perfect. The only problem here is that I don't think we have a heating plant in this part of town. We do not have any heating, do we? No, we don't. Okay, we're gonna implement that. So we have a good location for heating over here. The problem is this part of town is a little bit higher than... Actually, it's not. We might be able to pull this one off. I'm just not sure if one heating plant would be enough for the whole city. So, not exchanger is the word. Exchanger is the word of the day. Heating exchanger. I think this would be pretty cool. Something like this. I paused it. This is 2 million, so bear that in mind, guys, before you start protesting against, you know, government and all. 2 million costs this one, and I will pay for it because we don't really care about money, we care about our people. Yes, remember that when you start protesting. Okay, this is a little bit weird. Okay, let's try to build this one, and then there we go. Something like this. It's gonna take a little bit a while for this to be constructed because it's a long pipeline. I will go for the second one. Actually, I'm not even sure if I want to do it because it's, first of all, it's really expensive. Which again, it's not a problem, especially in the last episode. If you check, we were freaking exporting nuclear fuel. So yes, Middle East, come and get it. What you gonna use it for? Don't care. It's between you and your neighbors. Anybody in the world, anybody. Where's Kim? Kim, did you order some nuclear fuel? Right, continuing on. I'm joking, of course, guys. Nuclear fuel should be regulated. Heating is working. I'm just hoping that this is gonna work. So we have heat going up over here. And we have heat exchanger over here, which is not really working, but I mean, like, it should be working, but looks like it's a little bit on a slow side. But this could be the reason, because there's only one pipeline coming in, and yeah, let's do this. We can definitely increase, but because of the 1, 2, 3, oh, this is gonna look nice. And then all the way here, and the nice part stops because the actually the nice part still is working. Okay. Okay. This one is connected to the first line, so this is going to be a little bit tricky, but let's try this. Lower by 1, that's okay. You need to lower before we do any traversions like this, even though it's not going to look the best. It's going to look. That's enough for us that it looks okay. Let's go for this one. That's good enough, and that's gonna start pumping more heat. You can see that these guys are gonna increase production of heat because there's an increase of demand, or at least increase of capacity. At the moment, we have 2 pipelines of 300 cubic meters of hot water capacity coming into this exchanger. Pumping station, and it's pumping it further on, so I think this should be resolved soon. Let's see here. Okay, I think it's resolved. The only problem is there's a lot of sick people still, and our at least our hospitals are warm now. So treated patients, okay, we need to increase that. That's perfectly fine as long as you guys are warm. 3 people here, 15 people here, that's not ideal. You guys need to start transporting people over here. Why is nobody coming to this station? Or at least wrong people are coming to this station. So everything is connected. There's probably much less people living here. And they still have a heating issue. That's gonna be resolved the good old-fashioned way by forceful relocation. You know how we do it. Right? You're gonna go from here. Okay. There we go. I'm kidding. Like, I'm on the same page with the developers when they were like, oh, we're not spreading communism and stuff like that. Yes, I know. We're not either. But it's nice to get into spirit of things, you know, and I kind of, you know, enjoy it a little bit. You know, it's a theme of the game and all, and you know, sometimes saying a joke or two, you know. Jokingly promoting the game and whatever. It's no hard feelings, you know. It's a joke, not a penis. Don't take it too hard. Okay, so what are we doing here? Do you have any people on the train? 11 workers. Okay, that's definitely improving. We have 1 worker there. That's really not ideal. Heating is up. Heating is fine. Heating is working. I like that part. You can see that this exchanger is all the way up, and then we have the pumping station, and then here it's almost 90 degrees. That's fine. They're gonna hold the heat for a while until we get people. You can see that hospital is working perfect. We have less sick people than we do space in the hospital, and the same situation over here. Okay, so that's improved. That's better. Okay. Still 219,000. That's a problem. That's a problem. Let's see what we can do to improve this. First of all, let me see if we have any of these bad boys over here. Komarov never. Zdar always. Actually, we don't have so many people over here. Okay. Kudos. And is this connected? Building is connected. That's perfectly fine. How are you guys doing? How you doing? I don't think I want to build too many kindergartens because you can take care of your own children. That's perfectly fine. You don't have to work. Nobody has to work. This is utopia or whatever. Okay, what's happening over here? This population here looks fine. These buildings are full. Maybe on the sides here. What do you need? You need sports. I think we have a huge gym here, which is kind of running on capacity. Kindergarten, I'm not giving kindergarten, so sports, spirituality, culture, and jobs. Culture. Don't we have any culture around here? Hospital, okay, well, at least we are good there. House of Culture, there you go, but it's kind of full. Okay, fine, I'm totally on board with this. So we're gonna go to cinema, and you know what I'm gonna give you? I'm gonna actually give you cinema for once. I think developers need to change this as soon as possible, because definitely culture is not cinema. I mean, there's nothing guess, cinema, but there's much more to culture than cinema, even in Soviet Republic, I think. Right, 300,000 here. Yeah, I think this will be fine. And let's see something else. As a culture thing, oh, Janacek Theater. Oh, this one is nice. This is also touristy stuff, so I think something like this would be cool. Let's see. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'll pay for this. There we go. Something like this. This is gonna definitely give you culture for the foreseeable future. Sports. There's a big gymnasium here, and it's being used the maximum, but they need a little bit more workers. Maybe those complaining that they don't have jobs should go there and, well, do jobs in there. Okay, touristy place, still dependent on geothermal energy, and that might be a thing that I might do in the future as well. Just leave it as geothermal at the touristy place, you know, just as a promotion of our, you know, perfect society or whatever we are promoting here. Okay, you can see here that the average trip rating is quite close to the expected rating, though, so that means that they're doing quite good. And there's even people without service. This is really nice. That means we're having a lot of tourists here, so tourism is functioning. The problem is we have too many people. No, kindergartens and over 21s living with their parents. Yeah, what about the hospital thing? We have a hospital over here, I believe. Yeah. And it has capacity. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say that you guys are okay. We're gonna go to Usti. Perfect. Usti, how you guys doing? Pausing the game, and we have the city council here on the riverside. 200 people living with their parents. Unfortunately, actually, I think we can relocate them. Not many though, because I think they already populated most of the places that we built. So I'm gonna have to build more. I think I don't like this. I like that these buildings are from Pripyat, and I really love it, but I don't like that they're all uniform. I think we should have a set of buildings from Pripyat. I think also we should all walk around and dance and then be happy and, you know, all we are saying is give peace a chance stuff, but no, the real world is not doesn't live in my brain, so, you know, people need to construct this kind of stuff, build those mods, and I know it takes time. And if anybody is listening and willing to do so, dude, there's only a couple of dozen buildings in Pripyat, and they're more or less all of them the same. This one is iconic, but there's a lot of buildings. You know, the whole Pripyat set can easily be done, I think. Okay, so this is gonna give some more living space. You can see that we're running out of electricity over here, so I'm gonna address that issue as well. So we're gonna have a power substation, and let's see, just wanted to see where our power connectors are. Didn't we build another power connector around here? And why do I have heat exchanger showing? I need power connectors. So high voltage power lines are going... Oh, from the power plant, okay. But did we build anything? I think we should have. If we didn't, that's my mistake. I think this city should have rainbows and unicorns everywhere. No, I think it should have its own dedicated power source. So let's build that. Let's go to power substation, power transformer. There we go. 90-degree angled one. It doesn't really matter in which direction it's turned around. I think this would be perfect, as good as any. It doesn't have to be too close to the city. It can be built whenever. We're not rushing this. And then we can, I don't think this is a big problem as well, so I think our guys can build this also whenever. So what I'm gonna do here is construct this. Just give our construction offices a little bit of time. Those buildings without electricity won't be populated for a while as well, so That's all fine. So there we go. We have all of it connected to the road system. You can construct it. This can be constructed. And then we have underground power transformer substation. Sorry, substation we can build over here. In where I come from, we call it transformer, but proper English word for this is a substation. So sorry, English peeps, for my bad English. Right, I think we can do something like this then. So if I build a road over here, like this, and then we can build another building over here. We can go for residential, and where is it? There we go, something like this. I'm pretty sure this is far away from the city, that it's not gonna affect the peeps working everywhere, so it's not gonna affect our nuclear power plant. And the last thing we need to do here is this substation, actually. So I wanted to build this so it's a little bit closer, it's gonna look a little bit cleaner. Come on, you can do it. There we go, you saved the game. It's gonna look a little bit cleaner if I put this substation somewhere around here, in kinda even range area of the... come on. Come on. Good enough. I'll have to manually connect it to the road because reasons. Right, and I probably should connect it to the grid as well, and I need to find it where it is. There we go. Anywhere centrally located? That's fine. Building in the way. There we go. Who are kidding there? Okay, that's perfect. We resolved some of the issues here. We expanded the population, at least. It can be expanded. I'm pretty sure that some of the buildings on the edge here, they might be lacking some things like kindergartens. I'm gonna avoid that. I don't care about that. And then sickness could be the issue with hospital, but I'm not sure how... we have a big hospital. Yeah, we do. We have a big hospital. Let me see if the... yeah, let's increase... whoa, yeah, we have a good hospital. Culture... no, more or less everything looks fine in this town. I'm gonna skip this one. We're gonna go... oh, look at these overpopulated places. Okay. So what do you guys need? Spirituality, hospital. Okay. I think you definitely deserve hospital around here, and I will plan this in our next budget. No, I'm gonna plan it right now. So we're gonna go for something like this. That can be constructed. That's expansion of the city. The hospital doesn't have to be here, but I can see these roads here. You know what? This looks like it's being used a lot, so I think I'm gonna expand this road with our own money. This one here, and this one here, and then I have a feeling that this one is gonna be used as well, because it looks like our city is growing. This is new. Oh, right. This is nice. Oh, by the way, we have a new type of greenhouses as well, so we can check this out. Right. We can do this now. We're only halfway through this episode anyway. So we're gonna do this now. Let me just quickly do something like this, and okay. Here we go. So, we can set this supply of these offices over here. Okay, this is gonna be upgraded. Sorry, the greenhouses. This is gonna be upgraded. Let's finish the hospital first. Let's pause the time. So we have hospital over here. I'm gonna go for something big, like something nice. I think I like this one. Let's see. What else do we have? We have this tall one. We had that in the Pripyat-looking town. We have big clinic, small clinic, big clinic, not, we need bigger polyclinic. Okay, let's go with this. We're gonna go for polyclinic, and you guys are gonna construct it because you did such a good job with the greenhouses. You can go and construct this. There we go. Doctors are gonna start working here straight away. Anything else you guys need? Spirituality, sickness? No, no, no. Here, culture? Culture? These guys? How come they don't need culture and the half of this building is uncultured? Shop, sesame, kindergarten, play. Oh, right. Okay, culture is also on the limits. So, cinema and Cinema Cosmos. I think this is, this should be okay. Yeah, why the hell not? Oh. Am I actually paying for all of this right now? Even the hospital? You know what? Yeah, why the hell not? Let's pay for the hospital. I think that's gonna be a nice thing to do. Okay, so we have two greenhouses over here. The greenhouses, they require coal. They require coal and chemicals and electricity to run, and they have nothing. Okay, good start, good start. Let's see what we can do here. So electricity. Okay, this is a thing. This is definitely a thing. So I'll pay for this. Yes, indeed. Like always. So remember, protesters. Okay, now problem. Why is this only one connector here? Okay, this looks like two connectors. This looks like I made a mistake at one point. This doesn't look like it's connected to anything. Unless it's underground one and I just screwed something up. Big time. Yeah, build this, build this. Okay, again, this is not being built by us, so let's... Okay, so you have electricity. Okay, so you need chemicals and coal. Perfect. We can do that. Problem. Distribution office. So this is distribution office that is loading chemicals and bringing chemicals back. Okay. This is distributing chemicals everywhere. Okay. Fine, fine. Distribute chemicals here and here. Perfect. That's as well something I would like them to do. Okay, so they are distributing chemicals. You know what? Let's just click on the chemicals to be on the safe side. Right, so we have something else. We have a vehicles depot here, and they're supposed to be... I think we should have coal distribution. Okay, these guys are getting coal directly from the coal mine, so coal is obviously not a necessary thing over here, but I can do this. Do I do this as a distribution, or do I do it by creating lines? And then if I do it by creating lines, do I name those lines? Yeah, that's a tricky one. Coffee time. What's the intake? 10 tons, and they use... That's only enough for 4 days. But the coal supplies... Okay, you know what? Let's do this. I'm gonna fire and forget it this time. I'm gonna go and create a line. You're gonna go here, and you're gonna load coal, and you're gonna go here and unload coal. There we go. Coal, unload coal, and wait until unloaded. That's gonna create additional storage for us. Okay, the second truck is gonna go to, again, loading coal over here. And unloading coal, which one was it? I'm betting that I already made a mistake. Yes, I did. So, not this one. Delete stop, create a new stop. You go to this, as before mentioned, stop. There we go. And we have a coal, we have wait until loaded, and off you go. There we go. So we have chemical distribution connected. The only thing we're missing is the transport of the... What the hell is this? We need transport of the crops. Look at this, this one is doing crops. Unloading crops. Why are you unloading crops? Where are you unloading crops to? Chemical. Okay, right. You're only chemical plant. That's fine. What about? There we go. This is a distribution office, and this one is fully populated, and it has 3 trucks. Now, does this mean that we can? Why is there 2 of them here? This one is full of crops, and this one is chemicals. Okay, that's fine. But we have 2 chemical offices. Okay, so where's the 3rd truck? Okay, you know what? I think this is gonna be on. This distribution office is crop distribution. So if I just assign this one and this one, and tell them to load crop, and off you go. There we go. It's assigned. Now, the last thing we're missing here is actually peeps working in here. Let me see if we are. Yes, indeed we are. 250 here, 225 here. That's 400 people need to work here. Okay, you remember us having that... we had a stage in our life where we actually reverted back all in on Soviet. We're actually going to do that, continue doing that. So we're going to have small station. I'm just going to put this one just to be a little bit different. I'm going to go all in on Soviet-y stuff. So we're going to have... There we go. I think this is a good location for a bus stop. We're gonna go on Soviet buses. I'm not gonna use Mars buses anymore. I'm gonna be more authentic. Well, I'm gonna try to be, and I'm expecting you guys to criticize me every time I'm actually doing a bad job, so criticism all welcomed. This is working, that's fine. We need a vehicle depot. We have a vehicle depot here, and 225 per... We're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need a lot. I'm thinking at least 6 buses. And again, this is a capacity issue. This is a volume issue, so we're gonna have to go greatly on the volume. Unfortunately, we don't have these better ones. And unfortunately, we only have this train station here, so we're gonna have to transport people from the train station. Let's... Oh! Icarus. 66 kilometers per hour, that's a problem. 63. Icarus has almost 100 people. This is 45, that's too low. 85. Speed is too low. Chav. Again, Bulgarian one. Maybe. 83, 32, and this is only going down. So we have 83, 60 kilometers per hour. We need a little bit faster. So this Icarus is fast. This Chav is so-so. So we need at least 80. This is 85. Okay, let's go with this. Czechoslovakian one. I'm gonna go for 6 of them. And I'm gonna go and create a line. So this would be... how are we gonna call this line? Chernovice... Is it W? No, it's... Chernovice farm. Chernovice farm. There we go. So Chernovice farm, and then lines. Yeah, go from train depot. This is not ideal. This is not something I like, but don't care. So you're going there, and we're gonna go and assign all these white buses from here. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5 and the, well, 6. So hopefully this is gonna supply us with some amount of people. Again, I think I made a mistake with going for a small bus station, unlike... so we have a small bus station here, and we have a train station that's going to be loading buses over here. Not ideal. We have enough people. We have the amount of people working here. They are actually quite good. You can see that we have... Okay, I think we are kind of running to a capacity. What's this? Culture, sports, hospital. Wow, you need a lot of stuff. You're needy. Okay, let's do this. I'm not building anything. Actually, I'm building stuff there already. Maybe I should just leave it alone for now, and then just construct a big building. I think that's a solution to our problems. So residential, the biggest building we have, and we're gonna go Feng Shui 90 or 180. Is it 180? I don't know. It's totally opposite as we have it here. And this is gonna be shadowy part of town because it's gonna have a lot of shadows. And just because this is gonna construction on this is gonna start soon because of the closeness of these roads. I think this is okay. Yeah, let's do. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Hell no. This is a trolley bus line. No, let's go with this ones. Trolley buses, yeah, that's interesting thing. I started these trolley buses and we still have them in Hezhvanice, but I'm not using them anymore. I have no idea why. Let's do a little bit of a checkup on what's happening. Wow, there's a lot of people living with their parents. Probably should expand on that. How are we doing with the containers here? No containers, no dice. Don't click on containers, guys. If I tell you that not to click on containers, you probably will. But there's a sound bug that they just go crazy. And there's another thing I forgot to do around here. This nuclear train that is loading all this stuff here. Yes, how are you doing with production? 60%, that's fine. But this nuclear train over here is actually, it might cause us to have power issues. Maybe, I'm not really sure. I probably should slow it down a bit because it has enormous capacity. Why is that? Okay, this is the exchange. I'm just gonna clear. I think it. I'm not sure if this makes any difference, but I wanted to clear as many signs as possible from. What the hell is this? Okay, let's just start removing stuff from here. All of this. Let's remove all of you. I'm trying to remove all the notifications I have around the map, you know, all these construction things, if they're not... What the... Okay, this was a bad thing on my part. I constructed this and I never resolved it properly. Look at this. It obviously doesn't affect us that much, but still it might, so I'll just real quickly implement some of these guys here, because currently we're just over 45 minutes of this episode. I'm looking at this because we still need to resolve the coal supply issue with our twin cities there. We are importing all the coal, and that's not the long-term solution for this. I will be putting some of the signals over here, and that will lead us back to twin cities, and we're gonna work from there to get that coal supply running. The problem is that this public transport is gonna be in the way, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to create separate supply line, but also the coal unloading area is kind of close to the public transport line, so I'm gonna have to work around it somehow, and it's also on the downhill side, so ooh, look at this bad boy here. It's also on the downhill side, so that's also that kind of creates problems for building any bridges. Okay, that should be fine. From here, it looks like it's all working nicely. Intersections are nicely marked. That's fine. And then we're coming back here, this is smoking hot. Yes, it's creating electricity, but as you can see, the damage is already done, and for some reason we are not getting as many workers as I would like here. Construction of this has stopped. Why is that? Because it's not connected to anything. That's what we probably intentionally did, but we can connect it to something now and let them work on it. The problem is, look, they should be happy. There's nothing that they need except well, you have school. I'm gonna increase, probably shouldn't increase number of workers at the moment. I think we need to recover from the bad political decisions of the previous administration. I think that's something that oh right, culture thing. Culture, culture, culture. We're gonna go with small stuff culture related. So let's see. We have tiny house of culture. I would like to squeeze this one somewhere, well, convenient. Obviously this hillside is not that convenient, but definitely can fit in here. So what about rotating it? Okay, small house of culture here. Oh, what is this? We have two school gyms so close to each other. I probably shouldn't have done that. I will be House of Culture. Okay, this one is not bad. But looks like this one takes a little bit more space, so I might have to plonk it elsewhere. Why the hell not? Let's do this. House of Culture, a little bit bigger one, and we can do it straight away around here. But I forgot that I actually want to buy these. And one other thing, when I zoom in, I think everything is running a bit smoother, but because I don't know if it's running smoother, because it's not rendering the whole map and all that stuff. It's only rendering things that we see here. Oh, you son of a gun! I forgot to press this. Forgot to press to buy all of this because I wanted to buy extension. Alright, we have this expected rating, price levels, whatever. That's gonna stay as it is. House of Culture, missing staff. Okay, you should get staff, but we need to be careful about this because there's somebody has to work in these power plants and heating plants. That's what was the reason behind this. Okay, coal supplies. Coal supplies. Another tunnel? Hell no. But can a coal supply be using this? I think it can. I think we can implement in this public transport a big train that's gonna be delivering coal. It's only gonna be one train, and I think we can do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna see how it works. So we're gonna have this intersection operational. So I'm gonna put chain semaphores coming in, and then straight through semaphores coming out into this, and that's about it. And then we have an interesting thing. We already have a lot of strain on these coal supplies from here. You can see that actually no, looks like our iron supplies might be falling down. Actually not. So what's the problem here? Okay, you're telling me this, that our conveyor belts cannot handle the transfer as much as our steel mill can transfer. Oh wow, this is a new bottleneck for me. We cannot supply as much coal as this steel mill is actually consuming. Or intake. Conveyor belt cannot intake. So technically, in order to increase production of this steel mill, we need a second conveyor belt coming in here. That's quite interesting. But I'm not interested in solving our steel problems. We will leave it as it is. It's not our main concern right now. My main concern, what I want to do now, is to supply this coal to the coal power plant and the heating plant there. And also, we should have some coal wagons here. This is perfect, but the problem is we don't have any locomotives, and I don't want to wait for it. So I'm gonna buy a new locomotive over here, if we can, and we cannot. Okay, that's strange. Oh, what's with this one? This is a nice one. 600 horsepower. 6,000 horsepower, sorry. So these Czech Czechoslovakian CHS7. That's a nice one. 6,000. Wow, okay, I will need to check this. Oh, two-sided. Okay. I can dig this. Okay. Is it two-sided or is it two locomotives? That's interesting. Okay, it's... Well, as previously mentioned, it's interesting. Come on, you can do this. maybe it's an overkill, but speed is the most important thing in this case, and I want them to have the speed. So I'm gonna go here. There we go. And again, I'm gonna be careless with our lines, and I'm just gonna do this. You are coming over here, and you're loading on coal. And then you're gonna be coming all the way on the other side of the country, and you're gonna be unloading coal over here. And that's gonna be unloading coal. Perfect. Okay, you off you go. The problem is, I'm not sure if it can turn around here because our railroad was never adjusted to do this. So this exchange on this side might not accommodate all of this. Let's see what we are dealing with. I think I'm gonna have to just create another exchanger, which is not a problem. And I can use these semaphores over here. So, perfect. Perfect. And then we have mixed semaphores on both sides. And then we're gonna have chain semaphore coming in and normal semaphore coming out. There we go. I think this should work because the only other train that's using this system is the steel delivery train. Oh wow, okay, this one looks cool. Again, it's glitchy for me too, guys, not only on the video. It's probably because of the everything that we have here. And steel train is just passing next to it, and it doesn't have any issues. Okay, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with the coffee as well. So let's see how much damage did the country get this winter. Oh, we actually grew a little bit, but that's. I think last summer we grew over 20,000 people. I'm just gonna quickly check, and so these 1,000 people in last month, it's not that. Well, maybe it's decent. Maybe it's decent. Okay, semaphores. We have here. That's fine. These semaphores are fine. These one over here are fine as well. And then we have this exchange. Okay. Now let me see what's happening with the coal over here. Are they? They're actually filling in the coal supply. That's perfect. This one is going to be full any second now. I'm happy to see that this... Oh, right, actually, there's also this supply of coal. Well, at least you guys are going to be busy, and... There we go. And bang, 600. Somebody is actually taking all the cargo. Kudos to you, bro. Okay, so this one has 172 tons and 6,160 kilowatts. Kilowatts would be more or less like horsepower, not 1-to-1 ratio, but they are. And these guys here are lighter and less powerful. Interesting. Maybe we should start creating those trains. Okay, let's go back and let's follow it on its path. Let's see how our country is actually doing. And the good music in the background. Dum, 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 dum. Okay. Glitchy. Yes, I know. Unfortunately. Come on. Yeah, I can't even properly click on the locomotive. There we go. Nuclear power plant working on the right-hand side, car production on the left-hand side, one of them, and the car production on the left side again, the second one of them. And we're gonna take a right turn here. Wow, that's a lot of semaphores here. Probably should remove some of them. Maybe not, because they're all kinda... Oh, right, steel supply is coming through here. This is a highway. And then you should go right over here. 600 tons of coal. This is what we're delivering right now. I'm gonna go and check out if everything is working out there, because looks cold. Looks cold. Sorry, what now? You know what? I have no idea what you're saying here. Okay. Is the polyclinic fine? It's obviously connected. Looks like one of the buildings is not connected to the road for some reason. They can. It's probably this one, and they can't get to the building. What? I don't care. People. 50%. 50. Okay, that's better. That's improvement. How are people doing here? Probably should watch it through the town hall. 1,400, 15 unemployed, and we have another one somewhere around here, 1,861 and 12 unemployed. Okay, so we need to monitor this a little bit because heating at the moment is working fine. So this pumping station is on 90 degrees Celsius, which is what we need. And then this heat exchanger is all the way up 69%. I'm pretty sure it's covering most of the city except, oh boy, except this, but, oh. This fire station doesn't require heating. Anyway, will you hurry up here? Because we need to go. Okay, I'm gonna assume that he already passed this intersection. Here we go. Does he have a snow in the trailer? No. From here it looks like he has a snow in the trailer. Okay, let's follow this bad boy all the way to the train station, and we're gonna end it there. It's gonna be a little bit longer, but I know some of you don't really mind and would prefer for it to be like this, but unfortunately still not earning. Still, this YouTube is being cheapskate. It's not shoveling money my way, so yeah, I still have a daytime job that I need to go to, so no playing for Oolykee. Back to work, back to the salt mines. Okay, we have 2 more messages. Looks like fire departments are doing their jobs well. Plastics factory fire. You don't wanna be hosing those bad boys off because plastic likes to burn. Again, no workers. That's a really bad thing. And luckily our power supply is coming from elsewhere. What about workers here? Looks like we're gonna have to pinch in a little bit more population in these towns because this is not working as intended. Okay, our coal supplies are being delivered. Let's see if they're gonna. All right, you require electricity. Stupid thing. Right, exchanger here required. Oh boy. Do you have people? No, you don't. Okay, we're gonna have to fix this at a later date. For now, what I'm gonna say, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about the intro and outro. And the logo as well. Guys, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.